In this video, we're required to sketch two vectors. The first vector has an x component of 5 and a y component of 12. To be more specific, positive 5 and positive 12. So how do I go about sketching this vector on a Cartesian plane? Well, we locate the origin, which is always the center, and then of course you know the x component corresponds to the horizontal direction. I mean, you could, let's just say that's the x direction, y. Now we need to move 5 units to the right along in the x direction. So let's do it this way. So moving 5 units to the right in a horizontal direction takes us from the origin to this point here. Then moving 12 units in the positive y direction from the point we stopped at, 12 units takes us to this point here, corresponding with 12 in the y direction. So in short, our vector is represented by the line obtained when we join the origin to our endpoint. And you can see that we moved in this direction, so from the origin to the endpoint. So this is the vector. It's that simple. Remember, the positive x direction is towards the right. That's the convention that's used. The negative x direction is towards the left. The positive y direction is upwards, while the negative y direction is downwards. This is something you should be familiar with. To sketch the next vector, the same procedure. You start at the origin, and then because the x component is -5, we move to the left, but such that we move 5 units to the left. So the point where we stop is going to be the point that's going to be -5. And then we move 12 units in the positive y direction. X component, so you move in the x direction. Y component, so you move in the y direction. So positive y direction, 12 units takes us to this point here. Well, to this level. So the vector is, let's use a different color, is represented by the line produced when the origin, you start at the origin and you draw a line to meet the endpoint. Of course, this should be a straight line but this is a rough sketch. So the second vector is represented by the green line. I'll try to do a better job with the line. So that's a vector, and that's the arrow showing the direction. So just to make things clearer, the length of this horizontal line that represents this +5 is 5 units. The length of this vertical line is 12 units. The length of this horizontal line from the origin to this point is also 5 units, because we're talking about a length. The negative sign here just tells you the direction we moved from the origin. The length of this line is also 12 units. Because you think about it, from the origin, which is 0, to this level is 12, and that's the same as from this point to this point here in the vertical direction.